What if everything you know about human history is incomplete? What if the story we've been told for generations, the story written in textbooks, taught in classrooms, repeated in documentaries, is only a fraction of the truth? And what if somewhere beneath the deserts of Iran, there are secrets capable of changing everything we know about civilization itself? Before you answer that question, think carefully. Why do ancient ruins around the world continue to confuse modern scientists? Why do civilizations thousands of years old leave behind structures so advanced, so precise, that even modern engineers struggle to explain them? And why does it always feel like humanity is missing something important? Tonight, you are about to step into one of the most mysterious stories ever connected to the ancient world. A story filled with forgotten empires, impossible architecture, strange symbols, underground secrets, unexplained discoveries, and questions that refuse to disappear. But be warned, the deeper we go into the mysteries of ancient Iran, the darker the story becomes. Because this is no longer just about history. This is about lost knowledge, forgotten truths, and the terrifying possibility that humanity may have once known far more than we do today. Imagine standing completely alone in the middle of an endless desert. The wind moves across the sand. Dark clouds gather above you. Lightning flashes across the sky, and far in the distance, enormous ruins rise from the earth like the remains of a lost world. At first, they seem silent, abandoned, dead. But then you begin asking questions, and suddenly everything changes, because places like these should not exist the way they do, not according to what ancient civilizations were supposedly capable of, not according to the timeline we've always believed. And yet they do exist, which leaves us with one disturbing question. How did ancient people build structures so massive, so detailed, and so mathematically precise, without modern technology? No computers, no cranes, no advanced machinery, no electricity, only human hands. At least that's what history tells us. But what if that explanation is enough? What if ancient civilizations understood engineering, mathematics, and astronomy at levels modern humanity has underestimated for centuries? And if that's true, what else did they know? That question brings us to one of the most mysterious places ever constructed by human civilization, Persepolis. Officially, Persepolis was the ceremonial capital of the Persian Empire. But when researchers studied the ruins closely, they discovered details that continue to raise difficult questions even today. Massive stone blocks weighing several tons were placed together with extraordinary accuracy. Towering columns rose high into the sky with near-perfect symmetry. Intricate carvings covered walls and staircases with astonishing detail. Everything appeared carefully planned, carefully measured, carefully designed. Now think about this for a moment. Modern engineers use lasers, digital measurements, cranes, and advanced construction equipment to achieve high levels of precision. So how did ancient builders accomplish something so incredible more than 2,500 years ago? How were these giant stones transported across long distances? How were they lifted into position? How were they aligned so perfectly? And perhaps the biggest mystery of all, why does Persepolis feel so advanced for its time? Some historians argue that ancient Persians were simply brilliant engineers. And maybe they were. But others believe there may be something much deeper hidden within the ruins. Because the more researchers examine ancient structures around the world, the more impossible questions begin to appear. Some sections of Persepolis seem connected to astronomical alignments. Others appear designed using mathematical patterns that feel unusually advanced for the ancient did ancient civilizations possess knowledge modern humanity no longer fully understands? That possibility has fascinated researchers, historians, and mystery hunters for decades. Because if ancient people truly understood science and engineering at extraordinary levels, it would force humanity to completely rethink its understanding of history. And that idea makes many people uncomfortable, because history is built on accepted narratives. But what happens when new discoveries challenge those narratives? What happens when ancient ruins begin asking questions science cannot fully answer? The truth is, nobody knows for certain. And perhaps that uncertainty is what makes these mysteries so powerful. Now imagine walking through Persepolis thousands of years ago, the city alive with movement, massive stone pillars towering above crowds of people, torches burning in the darkness, ancient rulers climbing enormous staircases carved with mysterious symbols, the sound of footsteps echoing through giant halls. What kind of civilization could create something so extraordinary? And more importantly, what happened to them? Because every great civilization eventually disappears. Empires rise. Empires fall. Knowledge is lost. And sometimes all that remains are ruins and unanswered questions. But Persepolis may not be the only mystery hidden within ancient Iran, because scattered across the region are discoveries that continue to challenge normal explanations. Ancient carvings, unusual artifacts, underground chambers, symbols researchers still debate today. Some discoveries appear strangely advanced for their time period. Others seem connected to astronomy in ways that continue to puzzle experts. And once you begin connecting these mysteries together, the story becomes much stranger. Take the stars, for example. Thousands of years ago, ancient Persians carefully studied the night sky. But according to some researchers, they may have understood celestial movement with astonishing accuracy. Certain ancient sites appear aligned with specific astronomical events, not randomly, precisely. Now think carefully about that. Modern astronomers use satellites, computers, and telescopes to track celestial movement. Yet ancient civilizations somehow created alignments that continue to match astronomical patterns thousands of years later. How is that possible? How could ancient people calculate celestial movement so accurately without modern science? Was it observation, generations of knowledge passed down over centuries, or something else entirely? Some experts believe ancient civilizations studied astronomy for agriculture and religion, but others suspect the truth may go much deeper. What if the stars held a greater meaning for ancient civilizations? What if astronomy was connected to navigation, timekeeping, or even hidden knowledge itself? And if ancient civilizations truly understood the cosmos at advanced levels, what else might they have known? That question becomes even more unsettling when researchers examine ancient artifacts discovered throughout the region. Because some objects simply do not fit comfortably into normal history. Certain designs appear unusually complex. Some artifacts show craftsmanship far beyond expectations for their age. Others raise questions historians still cannot fully explain. Every time discoveries like these appear, the same question returns. Were ancient civilizations more advanced than we believe? Mainstream historians often reject these theories, but mystery researchers continue asking difficult questions. Because once you begin exploring ancient mysteries, one thing becomes impossible to ignore. Human history may be far more complicated than we think. Imagine for a moment that ancient civilizations once possessed knowledge humanity later lost forever. Knowledge destroyed by wars, natural disasters, the collapse collapse of empires, or perhaps intentionally erased? Would modern civilization even recognize it? Or would we dismiss it simply because it doesn't fit our understanding of history? That possibility is what makes ancient Iran so fascinating. Every discovery seems to hint at something larger hidden beneath the surface. Something incomplete, something waiting to be uncovered. And perhaps the most chilling part of all is this: we may have discovered only a fraction of what still exists. Because beneath the deserts of Iran lie underground tunnels and chambers that continue to puzzle archaeologists today. Dark passageways disappear beneath the earth. Ancient rooms remain sealed in silence. Entire sections remain unexplored. And nobody fully knows what still lies hidden underground. Think about that carefully. How many secrets could still remain buried beneath the sand right now? How many discoveries are waiting to be found? And if those discoveries were uncovered, how much of human history would change forever? Some researchers believe humanity may have experienced cycles of civilization long before recorded history. In other words, advanced societies may have risen and fallen many times across thousands of years. If that sounds impossible, ask yourself something. How many ancient mysteries still remain unexplained today? Why do ancient civilizations separated by vast distances leave behind strangely similar questions? Why do impossible structures appear across multiple parts of the world? And why does it always feel like modern humanity is trying to piece together fragments of something much older? Because maybe history is not a straight line. Maybe civilization rises, falls, and rises again. That idea changes everything. Because if ancient civilizations truly possessed advanced knowledge long before modern society, then humanity's understanding of itself may be incomplete. And perhaps that is the real mystery hidden beneath ancient Iran. Not just lost ruins, not just forgotten empires, but forgotten knowledge. Knowledge capable of changing the way we understand human civilization forever. Now imagine uncovering undeniable proof that ancient people understood engineering, astronomy, or mathematics far beyond accepted history. What would happen? Would the world accept it? Or would people refuse to believe it entirely? Because history shapes identity, and changing history changes everything. That's why ancient mysteries create so much fascination around the world. Because deep down, people sense there may still be unanswered questions hiding beneath the surface. Questions science has not fully solved. Questions history cannot fully explain. Questions buried beneath ruins, symbols, tunnels, and silence. And maybe that's why places like Persepolis continue to haunt the imagination of millions, not because they are old, but because they force humanity to confront something terrifying, the possibility that we do not fully understand our own past. And once that possibility enters your mind, it becomes difficult to ignore. Because every ancient mystery opens the door to another question, another theory, another unexplained discovery. And the deeper we search for answers, the stranger the story becomes. So now ask yourself one final question. When you look at the ancient ruins of Iran, what do you truly see? A lost empire, a masterpiece of engineering, or evidence that humanity may have forgotten something important? Because one thing is absolutely certain. The secrets buried beneath Iran are far from solved. And somewhere beneath the ruins, beneath the ancient symbols, beneath the silence of the desert itself, the truth may still be waiting for the moment humanity is finally ready to uncover it. 1. The Lost Land. What if the oldest civilization on Earth disappeared with secrets humanity was never meant to discover. Thousands of years ago, before modern nations even existed, the land of Iraq was home to the first great civilization in human history. The Sumerians, a people so advanced that historians still struggle to explain how they suddenly appeared with writing, mathematics, astronomy, and organized cities. But here's the question. How did civilization evolve so quickly? And why does it feel like humanity skipped part of the story? 2. The first city. The first cities on Earth were built here. The first laws were written here. The first empires rose here. Ancient Mesopotamia changed human civilization forever. But some researchers believe there's something strange about how quickly everything advanced, almost as if knowledge appeared overnight. So where did that knowledge come from? Was it simply human intelligence? Or something humanity later forgot? 3. The ziggurat mystery. Towering above the desert were giant structures known as ziggurats. Officially, historians say they were temples. But many researchers believe there may have been another purpose hidden inside their design. Why were they built with such mathematical precision? Why do some appear connected to celestial alignments? And how did ancient builders construct structures so massive without modern technology? That mystery still remains unsolved today. 4. The stars. Ancient Iraq wasn't just advanced in architecture. The people of Mesopotamia studied the stars with astonishing accuracy. They tracked planetary movement. They predicted eclipses. They mapped constellations thousands of years ago. But here's the disturbing question. How could an ancient civilization understand astronomy at such an advanced level without modern science? And if they understood the stars so well, what else did they know? 5. The Anunnaki theory. Then comes one of the most controversial theories in ancient history. The Anunnaki. Ancient Mesopotamian texts describe powerful beings connected to the heavens. Most historians believe these stories are mythology. But some researchers believe they may represent misunderstood history. Could ancient people have witnessed something they didn't fully understand? Or are these stories simply symbolic legends passed through generations? Whatever the truth is, the mystery continues to fascinate millions around the world. 6. The forbidden tablets. Thousands of ancient clay tablets were discovered throughout Iraq. Some describe kings and wars. Others describe floods, celestial events, and mysterious beings. But many tablets remain untranslated even today, which raises an unsettling question. What secrets are still hidden inside these ancient writings? And what if humanity has misunderstood its own history for thousands of years? 7. The lost knowledge. Some researchers believe ancient Iraq once contained libraries filled with forgotten knowledge. Knowledge about astronomy, engineering, mathematics, possibly far beyond what historians expect from ancient civilizations. But wars, destruction, and time may have erased much of it forever. And if that knowledge truly existed, could parts of it still remain hidden underground today? 8. The warning. Ancient Mesopotamian writings often describe disasters, massive floods, the destruction of civilizations, the collapse of entire societies. Most historians believe these are myths, but others wonder something terrifying. What if these stories were actually warnings left behind for future generations? And if ancient civilizations really collapsed before, could it happen again? 9. The underground secret. Beneath parts of ancient Iraq lie underground tunnels and hidden chambers that remain unexplored even today. Dark passageways disappear beneath the earth. Ancient rooms remain sealed for thousands of years, and nobody truly knows what still lies hidden below. Imagine if entire sections of human history are still buried beneath the desert right now, waiting to be discovered, waiting to change everything. Oh, so the question is, Did ancient Iraq simply create the first civilization on Earth? Or did it preserve secrets humanity was never supposed to rediscover? Because somewhere beneath the sands of Mesopotamia, the truth may still be waiting.